You'll be amazed.
Video, yeah, posing. Hi, Amanda. Hi, John. Happy for you guys. Very good.
You're one of those.
I knew this all over
Sister as well as my siblings-in-law. That said, Andrew here is someone that.
Next up, I can do it. My parents will remember this. When I was about 9 years old, they told me that we were going to have another addition to our family, and I said, "Oh, okay, is Nanny Judy coming to live with us?" And they said no, and I said, "Are Grandma Ellie and Happy Bob coming to live with us?" And they said no, and I said, "Are we getting a dog?" And they said no, we're going to have a new baby sister. And I said no. Obviously, now 20 years later, that has totally changed, and she's one of my very best friends, and I love you more than anything, and can't imagine my life without you, so. Alex! Oh, and these are all things that are there tomorrow. They're part of the process.
Ryan's sitting here in the corner visiting from Ohio. He is Idaho. Exactly. One of those states, literally, that you fly over. He's actually Ryan is a pilot with American Eagle, so that's why I can say that. He's one of those guys that you never know. He can literally call you 2 hours before and say, "I'm in San Francisco." Why? Because he's a pilot. He can just get on any flight. So that said, Ryan, you can come up here and I can present you. You're good. Thank you.
Next up is, so I obviously mentioned I have a baby sister, but I think growing up I always felt like I wanted an older sister. And I'm very blessed that joining the Living Good family that I get to call Carla Martinez, John's one and only sister, and my new big sister. And Carla and I had an instant connection. I think we bonded over the fact that we had baby brothers that drove us crazy at times, and could really relate. So I love you, and thank you so much for everything you've done.
So next up is a gentleman. So I was his teacher aide at University of San Francisco. Jose knows I'm looking right at him. So I was, he's one of those students that I let go through and so. But that said, that just brought us closer in terms of being friends and so forth. And he's the person that I can count on whenever I can, whenever I need him to be there. He's there. So I'm very happy for him to be standing in front of us as well during our wedding. So thanks, Jose. Jose, one boost.
Next up, we have Kelly Herbert. Kelly and I met our freshman year of college at CU Boulder. And we actually met on one of the last days of freshman year. We knew we were in the same sorority, but kind of didn't really connect, and we connected one of the last days over chicken nuggets in the dining hall. Obviously a lot in common. And since then, we've just been friends. It's been 12 years. I stood up at her wedding almost 6 years ago to her husband Nick, and she's just one of those people that is just always right there, and I can't imagine my life without her. So excited she'll be with me tomorrow when I say my vows to John.
Person is part of my wedding. This person is one of the few that is still a developer. I had the privilege to stand up with him during his wedding to the beautiful Lisa that's sitting right next to his left, Taylor Elise. So I'm very privileged to have you stand with Amanda and I during our ceremony. Taylor Elise.
We're almost done. Last on my side, aside from the two beautiful flower girls who will be joining us tomorrow, Shiloh and Mia, they're not here this evening, is Alicia Stockton-Koala. Alicia and I met a long time ago when we were dancing at Lori Buffalo's Next Step Dance Studio in our thong leotards, going to dance competitions, and became really close in high school. And then Alicia went off to Arizona and now lives in Florida with her husband, and we've just managed to stay really close, and she means the world to me. I stood up at her wedding again 4 years ago now. It's crazy to think it's been that long, but love you so much, and thank you so much for being here.
So I know it's hard to believe, but I do have more groomsmen than Amanda, and those of you that know Amanda well, she has about 1,000 times more friends than I do, so it's hard to believe. In any case, this last groomsman of mine, Marcus Martinez, he's my brother-in-law, married to my sister. So at first, for those of you that don't know, I introduced Marcus to my sister at the University of San Francisco. I don't know how well I took dating my sister at the beginning. I got used to it. But nonetheless, I couldn't be more than happy to have you be the husband of my sister and have you stand up here with Amanda and I during our ceremony.
More. So tomorrow, as John and I say our vows, we are very, very honored and blessed to have a wonderful family friend officiating our wedding for us. Sue Flood is one of our longtime Conti family friends. When my mom and dad moved from the East Coast to California, Sue was one of the first people they met, and she has been a part of our family for almost my entire life, and she is an ordained minister. It is official, and we're very, very, very excited to have you be the one to make our marriage official. So.
Cry baby.
Marcos cry.
Almost done. I actually like the mic more than I thought. None of this would be possible if it wasn't for all of our wonderful parents. Amparo and John Sr. living good, and Nancy and Richard Conti, if you could please come up. We have a little something for you as well. And this is for you guys. Just a little something from us. Love you. Thank you. And yeah. Yeah, so thank you everyone, and just in case the groomsmen were concerned, there are shoes in that bag. You will have shoes and belts and everything you need. You will be dressed tomorrow.
Yeah, so last but not least, my father, John, here, you wanted to say a few words as well. So.
Welcome, John.
Well, as usual, I've lost my papers. John's dad, in case you don't know. And the day has finally arrived. You know, there were many times when John's mom and I thought that John would never get married. Whenever the question came up, John usually rapidly changed the subject. I'm too young to get married. But his mom said, John, you're almost 30 years old. Anyway, all of this changed when he met Amanda. It was only after a couple of dates that we knew that she was the one. John had fallen head over heels with Amanda. And what a great choice, huh? Smart as a whip, warm and friendly, and beautiful. Well, just look at her. So John and Amanda, here's my wedding toast.